In this video, I'm going to show you how to get out of the friend zone. Before we get out of the friend zone, you have to know if you're in the friend zone. And if anyone knows what it's like to be in a friend zone, it's me. In fact, in college, literally 4 years in college, I was friend zoned by 4 different girls each year that I expressly said, hey, I like you. And I just got to a point where I just gave up on dating. And literally in college, I was a virgin. I graduated a virgin, and I had no clue how to get out of friend zone. So I was super frustrated. So this is an important topic for me to teach you. When you're in the friend zone, you're gonna feel this like invisible wall. Like you want something more, but the girls are so good at just dodging you. It's almost like you're trying to hit this target, but the target's invisible, and you just feel this invisible barrier that's stopping you from getting there. Now, specifically, you're going to notice a few patterns as you try to get out of friend zone. The first thing you're going to notice is that she tells you about her problems with other men. Oh my God, I went on this date with this guy and he's so stuck up, but I kind of like him. So she's going to tell you her romantic life as if you were a girlfriend. Another thing we notice is when women pat you on the back when you hug, a friendly hug sometimes goes like this, and she'll kind of pat you. Oh, thanks, Giovanni. I really enjoyed it. When she does that a lot, when girls do that a lot to you, that means that most of the time they see you and they feel like you're more of a friend. You'll know you're in friend zone if the girl is super informal in front of you. Maybe she's changing in front of you. Maybe she brushes her teeth. I've mistaken this like, oh my gosh, she's changing in front of me. So exciting. I get to see her in her underwear while she's changing. But in reality, she just feels like you're so comfortable, you're like a friend, that she doesn't mind, doing her hair or doing her makeup in front of you as she gets ready to go on a date with someone else. So that level of informality is not good. You want a girl who actually cares what you think, or actually like, oh, don't look at me when I'm putting my makeup on, and let me get ready for you. So if those things are happening to you, I'm sorry, you're probably in the friend zone. Another sign is that she's constantly setting you up with her friends or pushing you to talk to girls. Hey, look at that girl. Why don't you talk to her? Hey, what about my friend Becky? You guys should go out. Now, this is done with good intentions. She cares about you, but you have to understand that she sees you as her friend and she's trying to help you out. By helping you out, she's also getting you out of her way. A lot of really pretty girls have a lot of what we call orbiters, which are guys who orbit her because her gravity is so strong. And they try to help out these orbiter guys by giving them hints that she's not interested, but she at least is willing to help them. So you can't really blame her for trying to help you out. This is a hard one, but sometimes you'll say, hey, I like you, Vivian. I've said this before, you can tell. And she'll be like, I really like you, like you're like my brother, or like, you're like my best friend. And this is just a straight up rejection or acknowledgement, like, yes, you're in the friend zone and you are never getting out. So I don't know how to make it more clear than that. But most of the time, the girl, unless you tell the girl you like her and she rejects you, she's not going to give you that immediately. Women are a lot more diplomatic and conflict averse. And so you're going to have to learn how to recognize being in the friend zone on your own. A couple of exceptions to this lesson is that, one, if you're actually a guy who's sex worthy and you're genuinely friends with someone, she wants to preserve that friendship. That's different. I had a very good friend of mine who is now married, who I was friends with. Something happened, and it's almost like you're putting the friendship at risk, okay? When you're genuine friends, when you're actually hanging out with that person and you're like, even though I'm physically attracted to them, they're almost like my sister or my brother. You literally feel like almost slight disgust at the idea of hooking up with them. And also you feel fear around losing that friendship. That's when you have a true friend. And I do believe men and women can be true, genuine friends. But in order to do that, you first have to be a guy who knows already how to get girls, so you're not coming from that place of like lack and scarcity. Another exception to the rule is there's that 10% of girls who are polyamorous or just sexually very open, especially in San Francisco. And I've seen these girls where maybe you're friends with her and she'll give you what we call pity sex, right? She's so sexually open that she'll be like, yeah, it's like, I'll make you a meal, right? It's like something she does as a favor to you. You might think that this is better than nothing, but when you're coming from such a scarce place and that's the only thing you have, you end up becoming very dependent on that person and you get needy and it never works out. The best way about getting out of a friend zone is really to just improve your dating skills and be able to get girls who are consistently interested in you so you can choose and have options and come from a place of abundance. There's a term we use called Oneidas, and that is the almost like a disease back in the days when I was learning this, which is you're so focused on this one person, you can't think of anything else. And the way to get out of Oneidas is to really break out of that pattern, watching this video and just reminding yourself, okay, this person doesn't like me back, or even if they do and I'm not sure, I need to find a way to be able to consistently attract the girls that I'm really sexually attracted to and just date them. And as I'm dating now, I'm gonna find out, do they really get along with me? Do they have the qualities I'm looking for in a girlfriend or girlfriends, whatever your choice might be in your dating, your lifestyle? There's nothing wrong with picking one girl and just dating her, but that's what you want. And there's nothing wrong with dating multiple girls as long as you're honest. But it's important that every guy, I believe, learns the skill set to be able to date the girls that they want. And that is my mission for you on this channel. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to my video for more tips like this. I hope I gave you some tips to move out of the friend zone or to recognize what you need to do to get out of Oneidas. I hope that you don't get stuck there next time.